It was really an Ariana, what are you doing here moment. Hey girlfriends, I saw Ariana Grande. I really did, for like 30 seconds. But I had a wicked good time at an early screening of the movie thanks to r.e.m Beauty. So it was at the Universal City lot, which I've never been in. Not the lot that you see when you go inside the park and you do that like tour thing on a tram. It was like a behind the scenes lot type of area where like authorized personnel can only be entered in and everything. So it felt like so cool being part of like the background experience of Universal City. I definitely had to vlog my experience and the event, so I want to start off this video with the mini vlog, and then we're gonna go over this easy pink Glinda-inspired makeup look. Let's start with the Wicked vlog. So I got invited to get an early preview screening of the movie Wicked from r.e.m Beauty. So I'm out of breath because I was trying to find where I was. And I'm on a Universal lot. Look! This is so cool. I've actually never been on the lot in this area. So this is really exciting to see. I wanted to show you guys how it looks because I don't know if this is open to the public, or maybe it is, but I've just never been on this lot personally. It looks so cool, look. So we're supposed to be going into a place called Commons Theater, and that's where they're going to be showing the movie at. Thanks r.e.m Beauty for giving me the opportunity to watch Wicked early. I was planning to watch the movie anyways when it came out. I'm grateful to get to watch it early. I'm wearing my Wicked sweater. This is from Target. I believe this is like the Glinda-inspired sweater, and in the back of it, it says Defy Gravity. This building looks so nice. Oh, I'm actually really early for once to an event. I just came back from Pasadena because I was doing an afternoon tea for my bestie's birthday, so I think I'm actually the first one here, and they're not checking me in until like 20 minutes, so I'm kind of just sitting outside, but the lighting looks really nice. Yay, I'm excited. The sweater is so cute. Actually really warm too. Okay, I finally got let in and I'm still the first person. I've never been this early to an event. Look at this bathroom, it's so nice. So I got my ticket. I gotta take advantage of photo opportunities and vlogging before it gets super crowded. Okay, I'm gonna walk around first to see what they have, but look at this backdrop, it's so cute. The entire r.e.m Beauty Wicked collection. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Look at the Ozdust palette. I'm using that today. I'm also wearing the peach lip gloss. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And then we got some snackies here. Ooh, I'm definitely getting a pink popcorn bucket. This is so cute. Look at the views outside. This is crazy. This is so nice. Oh my gosh. I've never been here, and I don't think it's open to the public, so I definitely have to take in this site. There's a stage in front of me. You can literally see Universal Studios right here. This is so cool. You can see like the back of the park, and then like Nintendo World's right there. I don't even know if I can be out here. Whoa! This is so cool. I saw a couple walk outside here and they're part of the screening too, so I guess I'm fine. Oh my gosh, this is actually like probably a 360 view of the entire lot. Whoa, this is so cool. Feels so official getting like behind the scenes look. I see a lot of Wicked advertisements on the street. I headed down to start watching a movie. I just got my popcorn because I didn't really eat anything yet, and this is basically my girl dinner right here. This is so cute as like a little commercial.
Ariana, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to say a quick thank you so much for being here and for supporting r.e.m Beauty. You guys are such an important part of our brand DNA, of our family. Thank you for everything, for supporting this collection, for being here for r.e.m every step of the way. I'm so grateful to be introducing this film to you. Finally, now you get to see what inspired the collection that I sent you 100 years ago. So I hope you enjoy, and thank you so much for being here. I love you. Thank you. I love you, Wicked.
We manifested it. We manifested it. Ariana just came out. Like, what? Hey, we just finished a movie, so we got gift bags before we leave. We've just finished a movie. I got my gift bag. I never watched Wicked musical like live, but just watching the movie, I really want to watch the musical live now. Like, I didn't expect to cry as much as I did, and everyone loved it. It was like all positive reviews, and I have no words. It was just so good. Like, it was really moving. Like, Ariana Grande, Cynthia. I'm just so grateful that I got a chance to watch this early, and I think I'm gonna watch it again in theaters. So if it's not obvious yet, I love the color pink. I'm wearing my pink Wicked sweater that I got from Target, and I wanted to do an easy Glinda-inspired makeup look using some of the r.e.m beauty products from the Wicked collection, and just like an easy pink look in general. So I'm gonna recreate what I wore to the early Wicked screening. First off, you know, I always start with brows. I've been using this Got2b glue brow gel lately because I ran out of my favorite Anastasia brow gel. I've been liking it. I feel like the hold is really strong. Like, it does live up to the similar formula, the tube packaging. It does get a little bit tricky to apply sometimes on the brows, but I just have to use like a flat side of a eyebrow spoolie and lay the hairs down, because this has a dual-sided brush, but sometimes like the flatter side doesn't really push down my brows as much. I'm just fluffing this up. I should get my brows threaded soon. I haven't got them threaded since like beginning of this year, so I want to get a refresh on my brows before the year ends. I just want to clean up my brows. So far this hasn't been flaky on me, and it washes off pretty easily, so it's a pretty standard long hold formula, and I believe it's like under 10 bucks too. A pretty budget friendly option. Do you see the difference? Okay, next up we're doing eyes. So I'm gonna go in with this Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer. I admit I don't really use eyeshadow primers because it's like a step that I always forget to do, and I just kind of like ignore it because I forget it. But I really want to show the impact of the shimmers and the colors from the eyeshadow palette. I find that this eyeshadow primer, it has like a creamy feel to it. It kind of feels like a lightweight lotion, but so far, like when I've been using it, I see that it does help maintain color throughout the day. When I wore this for another eyeshadow look that I did a couple days ago, the color still looked really nice towards the end of the day. It does help. It does look like it helps. I definitely want to start exploring more eyeshadow primers again, just to find like my ultimate favorite one now that I feel like I'm getting more serious about experimenting with eyeshadow again and just like practicing again. Alright, next is the fun part, the eyeshadow part. So I haven't had a chance to clean my brushes, so I'm actually gonna try using this color swapping eyeshadow thingy and see if it actually helps swap out the color. So this is supposed to be a dry makeup removing sponge, allowing you to use the same brush for different eyeshadow colors without mixing the shades or getting your brush wet. Large black sponge is used to remove dry powder shadow from your makeup brush. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I'm gonna try it first with this brush so you can see there's color on it, and then the black swirl is for dry eyeshadow powder. Yeah, maybe not for like super pigmented brushes, or maybe you have to do it like right away. Like, you can't wait a few days for this. Yeah, this does not look like it's working for me. Okay, let me try a brush that's not as much color on it. I feel like this is not working like I thought it would. Maybe it doesn't take out the makeup stain, but it helps you remove like any of the loose pigment from the eyeshadow brush so that it doesn't transfer to the next color you're gonna use. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna use this brush because it doesn't look as dirty. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the r.e.m Beauty Wicked Eyeshadow Palette. This one is so gorgeous. It opens up like a storybook. Like, that's so pretty. There was so much thought and detail put into this. I can see the entire collection. Like, Ari did a really good job, I feel like, encapsulating the themes, colors of the movie. If you were only to choose one thing from the entire collection, I definitely feel like the eyeshadow book is worth getting the most because you can play around with the different colors that come inside of it. Like, there's colors inspired by Alphaba, Glinda, the Ozdust Ballroom. This just gives you the most colors to use for different makeup looks if you want to just use it for everyday wear or use it to celebrate like Wicked inspired makeup looks. It feels like a hardcover storybook. Like, it's not flimsy, it's not cheap, it doesn't feel cheap, it doesn't even look cheap. Like, you can see right here the reflective gold details look really nice. The logo is embossed, so it's kind of like sticking out, and then just the back here. And inside there's also an insert for some makeup looks inspired by the movie that you can try recreating. So this is really helpful for like makeup beginners, or if you don't know where to start with this eyeshadow palette. They give you 3 looks that you can start building off on. Okay, I'm gonna start with Goodness Knows just to put it all over my eyelid. So this should be fairly easy, and the formula itself feels very comfortable on the eyes, especially the metallics and shimmers. They don't feel like chunky, heavy glitter on the eyes, which I really appreciate because sometimes glitters can irritate my eyes. They show up pretty well, especially the darker shimmers like Swankified. Okay, then we're gonna go in with Espresso for the outer corner just to add a little bit more shadow on the outside. The names are so cute, like Espresso. I'd say this is like a cooler brown color. It doesn't look super warm tone on me, which is nice just to give some of that shadow on the outer corner. This palette, I feel like it can work with a lot of undertones. Honestly, it's mostly shimmers, so if you love trying different shimmer colors, this is actually a really nice eyeshadow palette to have more shimmers into your eyeshadow collection. Okay, and I skipped a step on my look over the weekend, but I want to add it onto here because this shimmer is really pretty. So I'm gonna add Darlingish shimmer in the middle of my lid first. So this is a really cool shimmer, the middle of my lid, before going in with the last shimmer. I usually add shimmer eyeshadows with just my finger because I feel like it helps apply the most shimmery effect. Look at that, look at that. This is so pretty. If you just press it and drag it onto the eyelid, it really helps give as much color payoff. Depending on how the light hits it, it shifts from a pink to an orange to like a peachy color. It's honestly really pretty. And because it's like a 3-in-1 like metallic shimmery type of thing, you can mix it all together, or you can just grab one side, like this side, the darker side, to show up a little bit more, and then mix these two together on this side to put more of the lighter shimmers on top of the darker color. I'm gonna use Perfectly Pink right here in the inner corner. You can see how much I love this color already. I'm gonna use my finger again and just press it on my inner corner area just to go with that pink theme still and lighten it up a bit in the inner corner. These are perfect to wear alone or use as eyeshadow toppers over like other matte colors. So I added eyeliner and half eyelashes off camera. I'm really glad with how it turned out. I added more pinks this time. I don't know, I like it. And it matches, the brighter pinks matches a little bit more with the sweater that I'm wearing. Okay, next we're doing concealer to clean up the eye look and just for the under eyes. So I'm currently using this Tower 28 concealer, which I've been really liking more and more. So I've been using the Fenty Beauty r.e.m concealer, but this is reminding me of that as well. It's like both a nice lightweight hydrating concealer that works for my under eyes, so I just really like it for that. I'm just gonna blend the concealer out. Blend super easily. For creasing, I do notice because I have fine lines under my eyes, I do see that it does crease, but for creasing in general, I can't really control that because creasing is normal. Like, I mean, we all have like facial movements and expressions. I don't mind makeup creasing if it doesn't look like super horrible by the end of the day. I like this one because it doesn't feel drying under my eyes too, and it just blends out really easily, and coverage is pretty nice too. And I'm gonna set the under eyes with the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte. Mine looks really crusty and dusty, but I'll still use it how it is as is, so I really like it for just like reducing shine in some areas or just like setting my under eyes, because it's a very lightweight powder, and because it's a pressed powder, it's not like a messy formula. Really been enjoying pressed powder formulas, and I can see myself using it more and more now, whereas before I would be thinking that any powder makeup would dry out my skin. It's just finding the right powder makeup. Next, we're using the About Face Beauty Foundation. I've shown this in so many videos, either on shorts, long form, or my other platforms. I still really like this, and it's been lasting a really long time. I thought when I was using this towards the beginning of the year that I would be finished with it by summertime at least, but it's almost December and I'm still going strong with my first bottle. Definitely worth it, and I think it's under 30 bucks too. It's more of like a nice lightweight skin tint formula, but the coverage is more of a medium to fuller coverage depending on how much you're building up. Using this r.e.m Beauty foundation brush to blend it out. At first I didn't like this foundation brush because I don't know, it was probably my fault. I used it right out of the PR package that I got, and I felt like the brush felt very dry on my face. Like it kind of, you know, when you're patting the brush on your face, sometimes the bristles start like poking you and it hurts. So it could have just been because I used it right out of the package and didn't even clean it. It didn't feel as soft and comfortable as I would have liked it to be, but after washing it a few more times and then washing it, it's really like nice and soft, and it's that perfect shape to get into the more small areas like between your T-zone right here. So I haven't had a foundation brush that has this certain rectangular shape, but I just feel like it's very smart for maneuvering around smaller areas of the face. Thoughtfully designed makeup brush, but this is just one layer of the foundation and I already love it. Like it did give me enough coverage where it reduced the appearance of some redness on my chin, side of my face right here, so I'm just gonna leave it at one layer. Okay, I'm using the r.e.m Beauty powder bronzer. I revisited this the other month and I just have been using it consistently since then. I feel like it's very like beginner friendly, especially if you're using it with a large fluffy bronzer brush, and at first I thought it looked a little bit too orange on me, but once I blend it out, it just gives me a nice warmth to my face that's not super orange, so I don't look like an Oompa Loompa. It just blends out really easily again, and I feel like this would look really nice for like an eyeshadow too. So I did 2 layers. It's very easy to build up too if you want to add more intensity to the bronzer. So next I'm gonna go in with blush, also from r.e.m Beauty, and of course we have to go for a brighter pink because of the sweater, but also so it can show up like even more intensely on the cheeks for the Glinda-Inspired look. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the r.e.m Beauty blush brush. So for a while I feel like I wasn't using this right because I feel like I was tapping it on my cheek and sometimes it would be a little spotty, but I've learned quickly like this week actually to just swipe it on my skin for a better application. So I've been doing it like this. Ever since revisiting the brush and using it like this, I started liking the brush again, because at first I was like, I don't know if I like this brush, but it's because I wasn't using it correctly. I guess like for my face at least, it just gives you a nice blurred out blush look. With the brighter intense color, you can just sheer it out as much as you want or build it up as much as you want. I like to blend the blush upwards a little bit under my concealer too, just to have a more even flawless blend with the blush. I don't know if this is like something everyone does or everyone likes to do, but this is kind of just like what I do just to not over overthink about any harsh lines between my blush and my concealer. Okay, and then we're gonna finish with lips. So I was kind of rushing around this time, so I didn't really think about my lips, but I knew I wanted to incorporate at least one r.e.m Beauty Wicked product, so I ended up choosing the r.e.m Beauty Wicked pH lip oil to use, and then pairing that with the Tower 28 lip liner, more on the pink My Lips But Better color side on my lips. And I like this lip liner because it's creamy and I feel like it's pretty long lasting. They advertise this as an eyeliner and cheek multi-purpose type of lip liner pencil thing, but I use it mainly for my lip line because I don't know about using this as an eyeliner right when I apply it to my lips. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the So Popular pH lip oil. So pH lip oils, I think I discussed this before here, if not probably on TT. They usually have a certain dye in it where it's giving off that pH reactive color. So usually for pH products it will yield a certain pink. On me it looks more of a hot pink. Since we all have like similar pH levels on our skin, we all will probably yield similar pink shades, but it will look slightly different depending on your skin tone. So for my skin it yields more of a hot pink, so if I rub it in right here it's gonna turn into a pink, and the pink is just gonna intensify as it dries down. Give it a few seconds, so the pink is just slowly getting more intense, so it's gonna look a little brighter on my lips. I usually just apply it to the back of my hand and then just use my finger. So this is a true lip oil. It's not sticky at all. It's actually very lightweight, but I don't think it's as moisturizing, so throughout the day you're gonna have to reapply multiple times. Look at this, mixed with the lip liner, it's like a pretty intense bright pink right here. So on my lips this is how it looks, and sometimes in photos and depending on the lighting it will look a little bit brighter. I think right now on camera I'm looking at it and it looks like a dark pink magenta. It kind of matches the sweater right here. This is inspired by Glinda's wand, so you can see the packaging kind of looks more like a diamond shape. Yay! So we finished the look, and of course I need to finish with setting spray, so I'm just using up this One Size On Till Dawn setting spray. I think it actually is like already done. Oh yeah, nothing's spraying out. So I need to open another bottle since it's done. I opened this in one of my advent calendars from Target, and honestly I really like it. It smells like a sweet scent because it's a marshmallow setting spray and it's a matte formula. That doesn't feel too drying, and the spray is actually pretty intense. When I spray it on my face I could feel the droplets. So okay, so this is a matte setting spray, but it doesn't feel drying on my face. If anything, it actually feels pretty hydrating because it's not a fine mist sprayer. I can actually feel it spraying on my face, but when it dries down I still feel like it doesn't dry out my face. It still keeps some glow to me, so it's not like super mattifying. So far I really like it, and I might actually get the full size one. So this is the Easy pink Glinda-inspired makeup look. I feel like this would be cute for honestly an everyday look too, because the pinks are definitely wearable. Add a nice pop of color if you're feeling in the mood to wear pink. I will definitely recreate this again when I watch Wicked again in theaters. It looks like Glinda left her mark on me. It was like a pink battle over here.